but if he's involved...
Reg, he believed a pair of baby blue eyes when she told him she could not get out of a parking lot. That's how much he's involved. He did a cover-up job so a vicious old man wouldn't have a go at her. That's criminal, isn't it?
Yeah, but Ashley knows that, doesn't he?
Oh, he knows, all right.
So?
So he's going to use it to chuck the book at him.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
His own father?
The very same.
But why?
Strap him to a head shrinker's couch and record everything he says for 1 year, and I will not know why. He took a statement from me today.
He what?
Oh, yes, I'm in on it, too.
You're joking.
Doing work without entering it through the books, I'll probably get 3 years.
Well, but there must be a way of reasoning with him. I mean, Ashley,
There is no way, Sid. It is calculated, it is cold, and I've seen it for weeks and weeks, and I've tried to think of every reason why I should be wrong, but I typed that statement today, and I handed it to him, I looked him right in the eyes, and there's nothing. Nothing at all. I long to see something. Anything, hate even. He said it to me once, quite coldly. I hate him. You know what I said? No, you don't. You're much too nice to hate anybody.
Well, we're keeping our fingers crossed anyway. Looks pretty hopeful. Well, they won't let us know for a couple of weeks. Takes ages to even get accepted. Yeah, she was very nice.
Is this all you brought?
Well, except for a T-shirt, but Kev can have that.
So, quite fancy myself in that.
Seems like 5 minutes, doesn't it, since you came? It's gone so quickly.
Well, I'll be back again soon. I'll try for the middle of February, but there's not much point in me coming down just for a weekend.
All right.
Ah, me Mac said he'd have a look at the car.
Oh, hello, Kevin. Is Mrs. Brownlow in?
Yeah, but
I won't keep her long.
Better come in.
Evening, Mrs. Brownlow.
Hello, Sergeant. What is it this time?
Well, I thought I'd let you know that we've got the person responsible for your husband's accident.
Who was he? He's one of the Bowls Club crowd.
Owned up at last, then?
No, we put 2 and 2 together. It was a woman, Mrs. Nolan.
A woman? I don't believe it. No woman could drive off like that.
You'd be surprised, Mrs. Brownlow.
What sort is she? I couldn't leave a dog in the road.
Well, she did stop, apparently. But when she saw she couldn't help, she panicked and drove off.
A bitch. How did she know she couldn't have helped? Minutes count, seconds.
Not in this case.
You'll prosecute, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's the point? It's over. Nothing can bring him back.
Well, she must be made to face charges, Mrs. Brownlow.
Oh, I hope they throw the book at her.
I'll go and get your pyjamas, Ron.
Mrs. Brownlow...
I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it, Sergeant. I'm sorry. I know you've got your job to do, but as far as I'm concerned, Arthur's gone. Nothing else matters, so just let it rest in peace.
She won't have to go to court, will she, when the case comes up?
No. Look, I'm sorry about this, but I had to tell her.
What sort of woman was she to do a thing like that, eh? All right, so she had an accident. Probably not altogether her fault. Perhaps Dad was partly to blame. But to leave him...
Yeah, well, it seems she was more concerned about her husband finding out than the police. It was his precious car she was driving, you see, and she got it bent.
And she just left him there. Didn't even bother to call an ambulance.
That's all she is. A bit of a go. The lad's always been on the side. Yes, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know them. Middle-class tarts with too much time and money on their hands.
Was she from round here?
Yes. Acquaintance of my father's, actually. Not something to be proud of, is it?
Hello, Reg.
Hi.
Come on in.
Come. I'll pour a bottle.
Why?
Well, I don't want to be rude, but I have known this establishment to go dry.
Cheeky. Sit yourself down.
So. Have you seen Ash?
Yeah, he was in the office earlier.
Oh.
You?
Yeah. He came into reception. We had a chat.
Oh, dear. It's, crunch time, isn't it? I feel sick, so I don't know how the hell you must feel.
No, neither do I. Nothing. Just sort of numb. He's taken my passport.
He's what?
Oh, not officially. Didn't ask for it, but it's gone.
Oh, God.
Funny, I looked in that bag and found that it wasn't there, and it's funny how different it all is from last time, you know. I mean, if he'd taken my passport, then I'd have swum the channel, you know. But, well, I suppose ever since I thought that he and I were...
No, don't say it, Reg. Don't admit it.
What? I wanted my son to love me. It's as simple as that. And I would have given anything. Anything. But, turned out not to be enough.
I think that's the lot, Mum.
Wish you'd change your mind and stop over for Christmas.
Well, if I do, I'll kiss my job goodbye. I'll be back again in the new year, I promise.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Once he gets on that oil rig, he's in a different world.
You're not far wrong. It's something like a cross between Manchester and the bottom of a coal mine. I'm sure I didn't have all that bar when I came.
Could you try and find a job for me then, Ron?
Don't you dare, you're staying right here.
Oh, no, not the police again. I'll go.
Look, if this woman goes to trial, they won't want her there, will they?
No, just the witnesses, if they can find any.
Funny how they all disappear into the woodwork when they're needed, isn't it?
It's Iris.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, love.
I got your message. Maeve says you're leaving tomorrow morning early.
Yeah, that's right. I was going to drop you a line.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, now then.
You won't be gone forever, Iris.
Look, I tell you what, I'll take you for a drink, eh? Can you finish that, Mum? Just the paperbacks and that, all right? It won't be long.
I was afraid of that. She's been building up her hopes ever since he came home.
He's been here, then, eh?
Yeah, just missed him.
Oh. Where'd he go?
Swimming baths.
You what?
Putting in a spot of training.
What is this?
Yeah, he's thinking of tackling the channel. Seems his passport's gone missing. Did you know that by any chance?
No what?
That his passport had gone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was round to Chalet the other day, you know, waiting for him. Lying on the bed and...
Lying through your teeth.
Saw it on the floor. Under the dresser it was, yeah. And I thought, that's a silly place, isn't it? I ain't careless, get lost there, so I picked it up. And the phone must have gone. You know, it was at the phone went. I put it in my pocket and once in the phone. Must have forgot all about it. Yeah, I did. Easily done, isn't it?
When are you going to give it to him back?
First thing. Yeah, must remember. First thing.
Oh, can't you just stop it?
Stop what?
Stop persecuting him.
It's not a word I'd use.
No, it wouldn't look nice in your little book, would it?
Look, I've got a job to do.
Don't talk to me about your job. What happened to your heart? Have you donated it or what?
Do you know where I've just come from?
Somewhere very cold, I should think.
Yeah, the Brownlows. I went round there to tell her that we'd got the person responsible for her husband's death. You know, I don't know why. I just thought, hoped that it might help, but of course it didn't. Now, if you want to talk about hearts, why don't you talk about hers? Because that's in pieces. The bloke she's lived with and loved for 30 years has been taken away from her because some stupid little trollop wanted a good time in a fast car. No, I can't stop, Sharon. It's no answer at all, is it?
Doing a nice little whitewash job on yourself, aren't you? Because nailing Reg started way before Arthur Brownlow.
I want to come with you, Ron. There's nothing to keep me here now.
It's not on, love.
Why not? You wanted me to come back with you a year ago. You even wanted to marry me.
Yeah, well, that was last year.
Oh, it was the biggest mistake I ever made, turning you down. Can't we pick it up again?
A lot can happen in a year, love.
Don't you love me, then? Is that what you're saying?
We're different people, Iris. I've tried to tell you, but I don't know, the words just seemed so...
Please, Ron, please take me with you.
Thank you. I can't, love. Look, I should have told you before, but I thought you'd have found somebody else by now. You can't blame me, love. It was you gave me the elbow.
Told me what?
I've got a girl, Iris, in Aberdeen.
No, you're just saying that.
It's true. She's older than you. As a matter of fact, she's a widow.
A widow?
Yeah. She's married to a mate of mine who was killed in a diving accident on the rig last year. I was just looking after her and developed from there.
Is it serious?
I hope so. We haven't talked about marriage or anything, but it's on the cards for a year or two.
Oh, I see. Well, it didn't take you long to get over me, did it?
Oh, don't take it like that, love.
I've made a fool of myself, haven't I? Well, you should have said something before, letting me run round after you like that.
You haven't been
Oh,
running
yes, I
after...
have, Ron. And you were so scared you nearly walked out on me. Well, you can stop worrying, love, because I'm going.
I'll sit down and finish your drink, love.
You have it, Ron.
I'll sit the light up. That's it. I'll tell you, I don't go a bundle on that bar over there. Yeah, unzip the top off that.
What's that?
Yeah, you don't need any glasses.
Yes, Thomas.
No. Yeah.
No.
Go on, have one.
No, I don't drink.
Huh? No. It's got to be worth a fortune.
Yeah, listen, there's some coke in the locker if you want.
Oh, thanks.
Ah.
It's all right.
Well, should have done this before, you know. I meant to, but...
Busy man, aren't you?
Yeah. See, you did all right out of that van business, didn't you? God, I've had a few laughs about that. Cheers.
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 So, how's things on the home front then, Mac?
Hasn't changed none.
Yeah. Sharon told me it's, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, well, I miss him.
Yeah, the kid, yeah, he's all right, is he?
Oh, yeah, he's been looked after.
Well, that's something anyway.
Listen, I'll give you a bit of advice. Get him back.
Oh, Benji?
Yeah, you get him back. While he's still young enough, you know, for you to mould him into the kind of son you want him to be.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done.
Now, listen. Doesn't matter what it costs. I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about the differences with you and your wife. You get that settled. You get that lad back. One of these days. You're going to want him very near. And, as a father, you've got that right. So, well, you're not in a bad little number here, are you?
Well, I've seen a lot worse, Mr. Lamont.
All right, you, Benny.
Oh, it's great. We're working on an Armstrong's Sydney.
Sidley.
Yeah, one of them.
Oh.
Really nice.
Good for you. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. 1st of January, there's going to be a memo, you know, to Sharon. And you are all going up a tenner a week.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic.
Great.
Mr. Lamont, we'll drink to that.
Yeah, and not
Cheers.
only that, here you are. In the meantime, there's a little Christmas bonus for you.
A bit early, isn't it?
What do you mean? Complaining? Go on.
Oh, thanks.
No, it's all right.
Come on.
No, I've got plenty on his...
Don't be silly. Take it before I change my mind.
Thanks, I'm ever so sorry.
Hmm? What about that business in the chalet? Ah, forget it.
No, it's not that.
What then?
Well, your son.
What about him?
Well, him not liking you and that.
Thanks, Ellie.
Just the man. You can send me in a hearty breakfast. Didn't have time to do anything as I came out of Chimneys because Barbara's insisted that Kate has the day off, so of course I've had to come in early to do all the extra duties.
Yes, grim news about Kate.
Yes, and not improved by picking it over.
Well, I have to discuss the staffing arrangements for the Christmas holiday bill with somebody sooner or later.
Yeah, well, straight after I finish the morning mail, okay?
Fine, fine.
Oh, by the way, Paul, I misjudged you. Congratulations. You see, when I asked you to see if you could persuade Georgina Moran to go, I thought you would do everything in your power to make her stay, but off she is going. You really are a surprising man sometimes, Paul. How did you manage it?
Don't know what you're talking about.
No? Oh. Well, if you didn't do it, and I didn't do it, she must have decided all by her own unpredictable self. She's leaving this morning.
But she can't go.
Now, Paul.
Well, the police asked her to stay here.
Well, I think if she really wants to go, that's not going to stop her.
What time did she say she was going?
Oh, well, last night she said she was leaving at 9 o'clock prompt. So that gives you 33 minutes to get her to change her mind.
As Mrs. Harvey explained, I countersigned this, and then it's sent to the credit card company I work with. Okay.
Oh, yes, that's fine.
Hello. Over here. Goodbyes are never sweet unless they're short. Do you agree?
This is the third time now, isn't it?
Pardon?
Third time I've thought you were going. Well, I hope it will be like the first two because you didn't.
No, Paul, it won't be like them.
It has to be.
Don't spend the rest of your life depressing yourself with the thought that you're too old for me. You're not. It's just that I'm too young for you.
But you can't go because the police asked you to stay here.
If the police want me, they'll have to subpoena me. But I understand I shan't be required. I'm glad about that. I was dreading having to give evidence against her. I've been very hard. Or will you tell her I said that? Please tell her that I...
Tell her you hope she'll be acquitted.
No. Tell her that I hope she's innocent.
Well, I hope I don't have to tell her that she knows that already without having to tell her. But where are you going?
I've arranged for a transfer to North America.
Well, I'd like to write to you. Where in North America?
I'm going to Canada.
Ottawa?
Yes. Where Richard Lord went. And where the girl that he was going to marry didn't turn up.
Well, in that case, I shall write to you. You'll need amusement in a place like that. Richard Lord could never provide enough. No man could. It's the dullest place in the world.
I'll write as well.
Promise?
Of course I promise. I'll, let you know when we fixed a date for the wedding.
More soap drama in Albert Square next here on Gold, where the attacker strikes again in EastEnders.
Souvenir.